Hey guys, welcome back to my channel with a brand new Ninjago Dragons Rising video, Season 2, Episode 1 review! So I'm going to be talking about all the things that were so awesome in this episode and all the things that were mediocre. Starting off with, I love the fact that they totally explain Ross's reasoning for putting up with Beatrix's antics and her dramatic. Like, legit, the only reason he was working for it is because he needed some Source Dragon energy to activate the Shadow Dojo. Isn't that an interesting thought? I also love Cinder's introduction. He looks so cool, and the antagonists for this season are amazing. They're way more terrifying and way more threatening than some of the previous villains we faced. They look amazing. Second, I want to talk about sleep-deprived Lloyd. He's sleepwalking half the time because he's having visions like Wu, which is a pretty cool callback to previous seasons when Wu used to have visions as well. This first episode was pretty good in terms of pacing and story development. We've seen in previous seasons where the first episode is super dull and not that interesting, but this episode was so on point. They immediately started with the plot. Their pacing was so amazing. But what I especially loved about this episode was Cinder's fight against Eren, Sora, and Ryu. Damn, he kicked butt! Cinder really beat the crap out of Eren and Sora. You also get to see that Eren is still feeling insecure about not having elemental powers. And he's still thinking about what he saw during the merge in the season finale of season 1, and he's still feeling insecure. And they have this little talk where Sora and Eren have this little talk where sure, Sora has elemental powers, but he knows spinjitzu, and it's understandable because in season 1 Sora was the one feeling a bit down because she believed that her have elemental powers. It was from Ryu, while Eren still knew some form of spinjitzu. So that's a nice sort of callback. In terms of what I didn't like about this episode, there's not much I can say. I'm trying to not be nitpicky about it, but I hate the fact that we didn't really see Nia or Wildfire in this episode, so that kind of really sucks. Another interesting fact about this episode is the language they're trying to use to release the Forbidden Five is somewhat evil. How can a language be evil? Also, the fact that they chose the Elemental Master of Smoke rather than any other Elemental Master is a really good choice, because let's face it, all the other Elemental Masters were somewhat, even a tiny bit, they were developed in season 4 and onward, like in season 8. But the Elemental Master of Smoke, he didn't even speak. He was just there for the sake of Kai. Overall, I'd give this episode a 9 out of 10. I'm not giving that 1 point for obvious reasons, but yeah, 9 out of 10. Anyway, that's all I have to say for this episode, and I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for my next review. Bye!